Hi guys, my name is Sihi Suriga, and today I will be presenting on the parts of speech which was discussed during our week 2 of our lectures. Obviously, to introduce myself, I'm in my final year of uni studying business information systems, and I hope you guys have a wonderful presentation today. So to start off, basically, to give you guys a rundown, I guess. I'll just keep going through the basics of language. So it's talking a bit about verbs, nouns, adjectives, and really going into detail as we all, I guess, I'm assuming we all have good or an adequate amount of understanding of what these terms are. So to start off, guys, I'll be talking about verbs. Now, for those who don't know, I'm sure you all know, but verbs are basically doing words. They're words that express actions. Um, there are two kind of types of verbs. The first one is the transitive verb. It indicates what happens to an object. So to give you guys an example, Tom jumped over the moon. So jump is the verb, and to express what happened to the object is the moon. So Tom jumped over the moon. Then you have intransitive words that basically the action words within a sentence, but there's no object. So for example, Tom clapped or Jane jumped. That basically it. There's no object. Then you have nouns, all types. First one's proper noun, basically names of specific things, people or objects, places, I guess. For example, Tom, Melbourne, Telstra. Then you got common nouns, which are general things, tables, pens. They can be touched and quantified. Then you've got abstract nouns, which are basically ideas or concepts, for example, chivalry or justice. Then you have countable nouns, basically anything that can be counted. Phones, uh, pens, um, mouses. Then you have mass nouns, things that can't really be counted. So you can't have two waters, or you can't have two gravities. It's just gravity, or it's just water, right? Then you have collective nouns, which are basically groups of places, such as like school, uh, uh, flock, um, herds, gangs. Those are basically your nouns. Then you have pronouns. Pronouns are basically words that replace nouns. Instead of having to repeat yourself and mention the same name or same object, just give it a short form such as it or he, she, basically. They take place of a noun. So there's basically few amounts of variations. They're called cases of nouns. First one's called the nominative. Basically, the pronoun is the subject of a sentence, like he climbed a river. He is the pronoun because he refers to basically a person. Then you got object cases, which the pronouns come after the verb. So, for example, Tom jumped from it. So, Tom jumped is the verb, and then the pronoun coming after, which is it, that proves that it's an object case or variation. Then you got the possessive case. Basically, it shows possessions such as mine or yours, his, hers. Then you got demonstrative pronouns. Basically, points to a noun, specifies it, such as this or that, um, or this or these. It specifies like a pronoun that's close by in terms of in time or location or space. Then you got that or those that refers to anything that's kind of further away or far away in time and location. You got interrogative pronouns. Basically, it's used to ask questions like who, what, whom. The difference between who and whom. Who is basically like act as a subject of the word. So, for example, who wrote the novel? Now, the novel is a subject. Whom refers to the object of a verb. So, basically, to give you guys an example, um, whom did you give the papers to? So, papers is the object, and then whom is obviously the pronoun that's asking who it is. Then you got relative pronouns that link clauses or phrases. They just basically join words. Um, yeah, the last one to finish off about pronouns is basically indefinitive pronouns. Um, they don't specify anything. They just rather they're just a form of identifying things. For example, both, neither, or anyone. Um, to move on, guys, final one. You got two left, two subjects left, which is basically reflexive pronouns. That indicate the subject performs any sort of actions on itself, such as myself, yourself, themselves. The intensive pronouns that um, emphasize antecedent, basically I, myself, for example. Then you got articles that are basically what I like to say, they're specifying words. So you've got the definite one, which specifies a noun, basically, for example, the male, the dog. So that is the definite article. And then you've got indefinite, which basically there's no specification or there's no pointing it. So like a dog, it doesn't specify a particular one, but any general one, or a bird, or an object, for example. That's basically it, guys. That's part one of speech. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a 10 out of 10 presentation. And thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.